Where's that prop monster? Probably on another break, that lazy punk. Oh, hey.
I thought I smelled an animator. What are you wearing?
Well, I'm a survivor. Yeah, look, so I need something for my next video, and I need you to make it. It's gonna be this post-apple stick. Apple stick. Hang on.
Post-apocalyptic! Post-apocalyptic. Yes, I'm making a post-apocalyptic video, and I need a zombie bot and a survivalist bot.
Wow, real edgy stuff there, Henry. We got a real genius on our hands.
Look, you've got a job to do, you lair-dwelling creep! Now get to it!
Okay.
Goodbye!
But, Maddie! Maddie!
Hey, prop monster. What's going on?
Oh, hey, Maddie, what are you doing here?
You just called me.
Right. Hey, well, I gotta make some custom Stikbots for Henry.
Well, cool. We'll get to it then.
But I need your help.
Well, don't you think I might have some work to do, prop monster?
No.
Fine, I'll let Stikbot know that we'll get everything done. Hold on.
Great.
Dear Stikbot, I want a raise for being a babysitter. Love, Maddie.
You go, girl. That Henry's a real big baby, isn't he?
Prop monster, that was about you. Anyway, what does Henry want?
Well, he's on some real end-of-the-world kick. He wants to make a video about some zombies and some survivalists.
Well, that's pretty cool. I love making custom Stikbots.
Yeah, but, well, how do we do it, though? There's so many variations.
Well, that's the best part of making custom Stikbots. You can do anything you want. How about I show you how I would make them?
That'd be great. Let's
Awesome.
do it.
Great.
To make our custom Stikbots, these are all the materials that we're gonna need. We're gonna start by making a survivor bot with a bandolier and a shoulder strap. First, let's focus on the bandolier with the shotgun shells. To make the shotgun shells, we're gonna take a thin strip of red construction paper about 1.5 inches long, and using a glue stick, we're gonna cover one side completely with glue. Next, tightly roll the paper between your fingers to make a little roll. After the glue settles, take the shell and paint the bottom edge with a silver Sharpie. For the belt, we're going to cut another thin strip of brown paper. We want it to be long enough so it fits around the bot's waist, but we still want a little extra room so it sits at an angle. So that's about 2.5 inches long. So use the glue stick to glue the two ends together behind the bot. Once the glue dries, take some white glue and run a thin strip across the front of the belt. Then take your shotgun shells and place them onto the glue and wait for them to dry. Now our belt is complete. Now let's work on the shoulder strap. For this we're going to be using craft foam, but if you don't have any of that, construction paper will work fine. Cut a strip of the brown foam about 2.5 inches long, and then use a small dab of hot glue to connect the two ends together. Make sure you get your parents' approval before using a hot glue gun. Once that glue's dry, we're going to cut a wider piece of foam about 1 inch long to use as a shoulder pad. Before we glue it on, we're going to draw a zigzag pattern to the top so it looks like tire treads. Use a small amount of hot glue to secure it onto the shoulder strap. Then we're going to take our silver Sharpie and add a little belt buckle to the front. Lastly, we need to give our survivor something to defend itself with. Let's use this axe from one of our action packs. It looks pretty cool as is, but let's add our own touch to it. I want this axe to have a wooden handle, so let's grab our brown paint and paint up the handle to make it look like wood. Once that's painted, set it aside and let it dry. When it's dry, let's add some final details. We're going to hit the edges of the blade with a silver Sharpie to make it look a little more worn. And for our finishing touch, we're just going to add some hair. And that's it, Survivor complete.
Hey, Maddie, I made some shotgun shells too.
Oh. Ew, these are covered in your hair, prop monster.
What are you talking about? You can barely notice. Those look great.
Yeah, okay. Oh, well, we gotta move on. Let's make the zombie next.
Okay.
Great.
Next, let's make our zombie. So we're gonna start by painting the eyes. We're gonna take a little bit of white paint and a fine tip brush and just paint the insides. And if you go over, you can just take your fingernail and make any changes you need. Next, let's paint the zombie brain. We're gonna be using pink paint. We're gonna take our brush and lightly brush the top of the brain, making sure to only hit the high points. And there we have our zombie bot.
Wow, these look awesome. I did such a good job, Maddie. Look, I didn't even need you down here.
Well, once again, I do all the work.
Well, I just have more important things to do.
You're supposed to be making props. What could you possibly be doing?
Well, that was pretty fun. I want to see how your custom Stikbots come out too, Fanbots. Don't forget to upload with hashtag Stikbot, and I guess you can put Henry's name in the title too, so that Maddie can find it, and she can check them out as well.
Yeah, I'm excited to see everyone's custom Stikbots. They should be pretty cool.
I can't wait.
Hopefully they don't get blue fur all over their custom Stikbots like you do.
I don't get blue fur everywhere.
You shed like crazy, Prop Monster. It's gross.
It adds character.
Adds character.
It's
Okay.
like a real lived-in kind of look.
Okay. Sort of gross. Just a little gross.